he flew back over to interview me.
Army veteran Ted Mangum reflects on his time served in Vietnam and his journey that got him where he is today. Mangum lives with PTSD, or post-traumatic stress disorder, a mental health condition that can develop after a person goes through or sees a traumatic event. He says he developed the condition after being deployed to Vietnam back in the 1970s.
Grenade hit the bottom of that guard tower bunker, went up in there, exploded, knocked me on top of them. All of us dropped out, I dropped my M16.
The veteran also remembers cleaning up casualties.
And you really couldn't tell whether them guys' body parts were black or white because the rocket made a direct hit and the skins were all burned up.
Shortly after, Mangum was honorably discharged and says his condition hadn't got any better once he returned to North Carolina. The veteran gets emotional as he shares a story about a time his two daughters wanted to see fireworks on the 4th of July and New Year's Eve when they were younger.
After the first explosion and stuff, I told her, I said, baby, we gotta go. And she said, well, Daddy, they just started. And I said, we gotta go. And I couldn't explain it to him. And so I just got him back in the car and left.
The National Center for PTSD says there are different types of traumas that can spark someone's PTSD: war and combat, violence and abuse, and disaster events. Mangum says he still has moments of anxiety decades later, but tries his best to live with it by keeping busy.
I said, find something to do, man. Find something to do. If you don't find something to do, you ain't gonna make it.
With that in mind, he started an after-school program after leaving the service and attending college. His Relay Next program helps students learn about television production. The veteran says the program's intention is to save underserved children, but the program really saved him by inspiring him to look forward.
Keep your mind moving. Keep your mind moving. Don't sit and think about what you've been through.
Jatrissa, Spectrum News 1.